USA.
Grassroots youth team promoting sports. So, Riverside County. So Riverside County will now take the second half center, and the guys are warming up again. The legs of Musa Fofana, one of the young talented players from CC United, our perfect youth team, as a matter of fact, and they are the champions, and they've been doing extremely well on the managementship of a young and talented executive committee member of the Liberia Football Association, Pewala Giant, who has passion in the game of sports, especially promoting young players from the grassroots level. First on target shot for Grand Bassa County. Pastor Roland Jerry testing the goalkeeper ability of Mole Keita. So Grand Bassa put up a chase, but goalkeeper comes up quickly. So a little cheering here. The managing director of the NPA has brought the guys behind us. They follow him, as a matter of fact, with this pen. So Grand Bassa can't in trouble. The clearance quickly from Jerry. So the first corner into the second half. Anthony Kwekwe, Emmanuel Davis, Julius Compton, Rufus Mambo, Amos P. Kozau, Josiah Weir, and Randall P. Jackson. Across, feeble one for goalkeeper Sekou Bayo, very relaxed and experienced goalkeeper into the National County Sports Meet. And we've gone just a minute, few seconds into the second and final half of this match. And it's still goalless. The fans are anticipating the goal that will keep them on their heels. Joel struck, checker one. And Anthony, the two goalkeepers, for what I see, they are very confident in and experienced, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, they are confident because they haven't been tested that much by those crackers or midfielders who are to take those powerful shots and perfectly direct them to keep them busy. So as a result, the easier ones that keep going to them, they find it much easier to control and look a bit relaxed in the goalpost because, like I said, now been tested. So perhaps the second half is going to be quite different as compared to the first half where we didn't see that much from them. And from the few minutes that I've just going to the second half, we have started to see the same thing that occurred in the first half. So we're just hoping we'll improve on it so that we can see a more entertaining and an intriguing encounter here at the Dorzodon Sports page.
2 minutes into the second half, and totally in 47 minutes. It's still Grand Bassa 0. Rivers has counted 0. Rivers has on the attack, the break now. Emmanuel Pele into the half. A beautiful defending once more. Excellent one from this central defender, and that's Japo Kuo. Japo, second corner. Again, Rivers says mounting the pressure on Grand Bassa. A player of Rivers says is again down. Another player of Rivers says is again down. And the referee is communicating with him, trying to assess him, Alex Dixon. So he's now up. Number 14, that's Robert Green. Riverside County. Just into the arms, into the hands of Sekou Bayo. Feeble and very easy one. Grand Bassa County now living dangerously. This could be Jabba strike. He didn't do too well. He's still going through. Riverside County, good control. A poor one, selfish play. Handball referee says play on. It's now Joel. A beat pass one. Joel sends it to this player wearing 18. Another player for CC United.
That's Jerome George.
And Jerome, he finds Joel once more. Joel has been tackled and he dispossessed. And it's now Riverside County on the attack. Riverside County. Robert Green. He dispossessed. It's now tricky pass. Josh. Jerome! Wow. Wow, off target.
Well, the second half is becoming more competitive, more interesting. We are now seeing a beautiful play from the two teams, making sure that they fight to get the opening goal here. Riverside County started it now. Grand Bassa as well are back to it, making sure that they make a team on goal as well. So, like I said, we're hoping for the better, and now we are seeing it gradually where the two teams are making more attempts on goal as compared to the first 45 minutes.
More attacks and defense here are very curious to get the goal. The goal that will keep this particular stadium in an electric sporting mood. Foul infringement from Jefferson. Five minutes into the second half, 50 in total now. We've gone. There's still a long way to go. We still have a very long way to go. And so it's now Grand Bassa County. This player struggling. Advantage, dispossessed. Riverside, this player, what can he do? Wearing number 10, Jesse, Levi, Gadier. He sends it to Emmanuel Pele. Another good one, George. And a foul. Robert Green was again fouled. Robert Green, Tutu Bata, and Levi Gadier. The troublemakers, and the guys that are actually mounting pressure against the defense of Grand Bassa. Jefferson is not too close to that one. Goal kick versus the National County Sports Meet, the 2019-2020 opener on the team, sustaining the peace through sports. And it's very important. We have to ensure that we have a peaceful country. And that's the only way we go about our normal businesses. On tomorrow, we have 4 games at the 4 venues. Harper, this venue, Buchanan, Rabba Sport, and Vonjiman. On the break, a pass intended for George. And Joe Blow was fouled in the process. A familiar name, Joe Blow. 52 minutes. Joe Blow. Jefferson is there. They are, wow, agitating for penalty. But the referee says, I'm not interested in this one. Joe Blow putting up a chase, he wins it. Energize. A defensive midfielder. Grand Bassa. Now dispossessed on the break now. Is this player for Riverside County? He has Jerry Willard to contend with. Jerry Willard is tackling him to the goal. And as a result, he leaves it out for his teammate. Foul, yes. Dixon says no, you have to be strong. Robert. So George is putting up a chase. And now Grand Bassa wins a show. 53 minutes. Grand Bassa 0. Riverside County 0. Earlier on, Grand Bassa convincingly trashed out Riverside County kickball team by 8-5 home runs. So the guys will have to pick up from this particular point, but they are yet to do that because as it stands, it's goalless. A player from Riverside County is again down, struggling. Perhaps it could be an injury that could send him out of this game. He's up. Good news for Riverside. He's up. The medics will now play their part. He's wearing number 5 jersey. That's Mandela Dolo. Mandela Dolo is now being attended to. Thousands of citizens from Riverside and Grand Bassa counties have come to grace this occasion, and from across Liberia in general. So on tomorrow in Vonjiman, it will be Lofad up against Nimba County. In Harper, Maryland County, Maryland up against Grand Crew. And at this venue, it will be Sino County up against Mine Gibby. 55 minutes, KMTV. We're just everywhere. You can also catch us on our YouTube page, our Nanansat channel, and to also watch this particular game as we're bringing this to you live and direct in the Post City from the Doris Williams Sports Stadium. Some of you watching are concerned about this pitch, but very soon, in this particular pitch will be transformed as a result of the finalization of an agreement between the Football World Governing Body FIFA and the Liberia Football Association. So in a long distance feature, the Doris Williams Stadium will have an artificial turf similarly to the stadium there in Kakata and also in Central Monrovia. A substitution, the second substitution from Grand Bassa's, and this player wearing number 9 jersey is in. We just couldn't see that number, but number 9 is Terry Togba. The second substitution, the first was Jerome George. It looks like a striker. Perhaps they'll now play the 4-3-3 formation to get the needed goal. and to motivate their fans. Jefferson and Yaket is doing extremely well, wearing number 20 jersey. I stand to be corrected. Perhaps this is fourth counter mid now for Grand Bassa. Clarence. Jefferson now onto it. He didn't do too well. So it's now Rivers has counted. This could be trouble. Jared Willer, the savior for Grand Bassa. Jared Willer, the savior for Grand Bassa, was there. Is now the Western Boys on the attack. This right back, Roland, just couldn't get hold of it. He just couldn't get hold of that one. Number 3 for Rivers from CC United, Musa Fofana, young left back. It reminds me of the left back from Nigeria before Teitao. Sam Johnson, the national team captain, has just arrived here. The senior national team captain has just arrived here. Sam Johnson is in Liberia on a break. And someone says due to injury also. So Sam Johnson and his entourage have just arrived here. And Sekou Bayo, the vice president for administration, Liberia Football Association. And Sekou Ayatollah Kone is also here. Sebastian Moa is also there. And so the stakeholders are here. People are actually here to also scout players. Grand Bassa, Cho to Grand Bassa, gradually into the half of Riverside County. Let's see now, KMTV is bringing this to you live in the post city. Grand Bassa, Jefferson is putting up a chest is there, but this player was brought down. And Alex Dixon was just right on time, on top of his game. Alex Dixon is actually controlling this game as professionally as possible. A heavy tackle on the legs of that defender from Riverside. He's still down. His goalkeeper, his teammate, Malik Keita, is attending to him. And he's still there. Earlier on during our break, the Honorable Senator from Riverside County, Nyomblikanga Lawrence, is here from Grand Bassa. And the Honorable Senator, the two senators from Grand Bassa, Nyomblikanga Lawrence, Jonathan Kapi, they are here witnessing this game. It came as a motivation too. And their teams, and the kickball team is already gone. It's Heron Famule, the Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister, Republic of Liberia, is also here. The Youth and Sport Minister is also in the VIP queue. The Zioga Wilson. The Internal Affairs Minister is there as well. Vanin Salif, as a matter of fact, he took the kickoff. And the host of other officials of government. So this player is back. He's back now. 60 minutes. Julius Compton, Anthony Kokwe. And so Anthony will pick it over from here as River says in the attack.
A long clearance there by Musa Fofana, but it was intercepted. So it's a throw for River says Musa Fofana is going to take that throw. And he sends it through, but it's been cleared away by Grand Bassa. Not clear properly. Staying to their half, but staying in possession. Now River says Musa Fofana finds his teammate. This player wearing jersey number 11. I mean, that player should have done better with that. Not under pressure. There's a long ball there. That player was anticipating a corner kick, but referee says a goal kick.
Even the spectators, because you heard from the background.
Yeah, they were all expecting a corner kick, but referee said that was a goal kick. So it's a long ball there into the half of River says it goes out for a goal kick. Muddy Keita is going to take that goal kick for River says County. So the boys still in the half of River says Grand Bassa County on the attack. Thierry Tukba, who were just introduced a few minutes ago, was in possession. But now the boys in the half of River says, and it's a throw for River says on the far right side of the field. Still goalless here. I mean, Judas, we saw in the first 5 minutes of the second half, both teams started to build up the momentum, mounting pressure on each other in search for a goal. But now the game has slowed down a bit again, carrying it back